Hello people, my name is Rage and welcome and all to the next episode of Minecraft Quick Build Challenge, the show where we place blocks with haste in an arrangement that makes a thing to look at, and then it's like magic. Because the topic's magic. Because, it just sounded like someone walked up and punched me in the gut while talking. You know, I'd be gutted if that happened. The winner of last week's Wild West was me, with my literal Wild West, with 571 votes. Today, the topic is magic. Shoot the twist. I don't even want to know what our contestants today are talking about. Did he just... What was that? Just shoot an arrow in the... Just put an arrow in the just oh look, he shot a twist. He actually managed to shoot a twist. Oh well, I guess we'll go with his then, because we had a twist last time. I really didn't make it. No block breaking. Oh joy. No block breaking, minus 200 per. Alright guys, let's do this thing. Magic is the name of the game. 3, 2, 1, go! He was a real special bowman there, like I have to say. So, today I want to build the Wizard of Kalybado. Kalybado is an ancient land surrounded by many ancient things. For example, there is an ancient chicken called... Wait. Sorry. Retry? Why does this always happen to me? I've made a mistake. Life goes on, but I'm fading away. I'm sick of these challenges. I just want to scream. Where is your common sense? Okay, so yes, in this ancient land of Kalybado, where there is many ancient things, such as the ancient chicken lord Kanisapo, who bestows his feathery feathers upon those who are worthy, and when granted with the feathers of Padaimanimalai, you will be able to fly for approximately half a second. It's not very useful, but it makes you look cool. Anyway, in this land of Padaimanimalai is the Grand Wizard Cornelius. Now, Cornelius was an old wise fellow who wore a grey robe. Some might even say it's the grey robe that I'm building right now. Conveniently, he wore this robe so that you could not see his limbs, meaning it's actually quite easy. For example, if he was ever to get constructed in perhaps a game involving the placement of squares. But Mr. Cornelius did not know this would exist because he lived thousands of years in the past future, where space began and time weaved, and the frogs croaked and the sheep did baa. So saith the Evans. And in this land he wanted to cast a spell so great, a spell of such magnitude and power, that all his friends told him, "Yo, man, no, man, you should not, man, do that, okay, son?" Basically, his friends were obsessed with rhyming and sentences that they could not actually get a proper point across because it was very difficult to consistently talk in rhyming sentences. So poor Cornelius was never properly warned by his so-called friends. It was a series of unfortunate events, I tell you. A major series of unfortunate occurrences. things. So here we have the robe of Cornelius, and here we have the arm of Cornelius, which is attached to the body of Cornelius, which is attached to the head of Cornelius, and he also has knees and toes. Knees and toes. He has a head, a shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. He has eyes and ears and mouth and nose. He's Cornelius, and he has ears and toes. And that was his bedtime story when he was but a wee wizard lad, living with his wizard parents in Wizard Town, in the land of Kanaima. So, Cornelius wanted to cast this great spell, and what this spell would do is transform him into his favorite animal, which was, of course, the rhino bizzard. And a bizzard, of course, was a bee crossed with a dragon, so he wanted to be a rhino bee dragon, and to do this he had to cast a terrible spell that hopefully will be represented in my build. Is an anvil a block? No, no is what I'm trying to say, but that's okay, we don't need to worry about it. So this is the arm of Cornelius. Yes, as he is casting this deadly spell to turn him into what he most wants to be. His arm is nearly as long and as wide as his body, but he did not matter, for he was born with a disfigurement that meant Cornelius the wizard had what they called big-ass gorilla arm syndrome. It's a rare disease. Ask your parents if you've got it. If you look at your arms and you see they are hairy, well then maybe you've also got big-ass arm gorilla syndrome. Either way, what I'm trying to say is that one day he stood in his circle of power, which will soon to be constructed, and the story will be continued when I get to the circle of power in my build, which may not even happen at any point. So how you guys doing today? Yeah, thanks for coming out and seeing the show. I don't know where you come out to, because you're all probably sat in comfortable places in your familiar areas, in probably your house, but either way, glad to see you out here. Don't get many visitors anymore, but that's alright. Alright, so we've got the sleeves of Mr. Man going on here, Cornelius the Wizard, and now we need to give him his flesh. Damn, no block. Have I broken any blocks? I don't actually know if I've broken any blocks. I mean, I hope I haven't, because obviously that would mean I've broken the twist. And here are his 3 fingers, because he lived in a world where everyone's hands were shaped like this, so this is actually correct, and not just a terrible excuse for bad anatomy. So that's what you need to realize. There is his 1 finger going up here, and then he's got another one coming out of here. There we go. And then his thumb. So we've got Mr. Cornelius, and then we need to build his head out of here. There we go. Look at him. He's such a sexy wizard. In fact, he did win most handsome and beautiful wizard man of Kanaima, the world that they live in, 5 years running. It was quite impressive. So here we have the face of Cornelius. It's an interesting face. It's a very, very weird face, actually. He won it for his body mainly. His face didn't win many awards. And here we have the ancient wizard hat of Cornelius, who is definitely the powerfulest wizard you've ever seen. So this is Cornelius, also known as Cornelius to his friends, as I've been talking to you about, because I am good friends with Mr. Cornelius here. Let's give him a lovely flowing beard, because he is, of course, a wizard, and all wizards do have lovely flowing beards. In fact, that was instrumental in his victory over the most handsome wizard competition. Sweet, so we have Cornelius, and now we're going to do the spell that is going to transform him into the rhino bee giraffe. We have red, not giraffe, we have red dragon even for the dragon, we have yellow for the bee, and we have brown for the rhino. Let us get more of these things. Basically just going to put a crap ton of them around him. Okay, let us extend the power tendrils that are glowing from him. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. There, Cornelius, his magical self. Look at him go. The things covering his body in magical energies. It's quite the special sight if you've ever seen it. And then we're going to have yellow magical energies also covering him, because this is one of the components for the spells. The spell, by the way, if you were to recite it yourself, goes a little like this. Vox vorbis vinal rhinal pinal tinal hinal skynal. And that is what turns you into the creature. 4 mins remaining. And then finally we have the red power lines representing the dragon that arc between the hands. That is how they do. That is how the dragon spell do. Come on, Dulas, I believe you can make it. You can make it to the hand, and this is the legendary story of the wizard Cornelius. He was the first of his kind to try this spell, but certainly not the last. And then we have the red power lines coming down to the floor. And there we have his magical self. He's back once again, doing tricks that will drive you insane. Oh, now look, now that was amazing. The chinchilla's okay, but now it's turned into a raisin on fire. Oh no, it's on fire. Is this the end for our furry friend? When will this horror finally end? Okay, good. Oh, I totally should have built Magical Trevor now. Fuck Cornelius. Not in that way, but you know what I'm saying, okay? Screw that guy. So here we have the power lines of power that were surrounding him on the floor for his spell. Good. Now we must build the success of his spell because he managed to pull this off. First, we must give him the tail of a bee because he managed to sprout one from his behind. I don't know why this is where he acquired one from, but he did, and we're not going to complain. No, we are not. Must not break the blocks in this. I'm actually kind of happy with this build, considering it's a non-block breaking build. Like, I feel like this would have been a lot worse if I had been able to make Blaking. I can't speak the words, but that's okay. I rarely can speak the words. So he's got a bumblebee tail coming out of him, and then we are going to give him a rhino horn majestically from his forehead. There it is, the majestic rhino horn, and then finally he will get the dragon wings, and it will be red dragon wings, so they will be red as night. Night's not generally red, but shut up, okay? And then the time is 2 minutes, Yawn, who is clearly quite bored to be here. Hey, because he's called Yawn. You get it. And then here we have the dragon wings of Cornelii. And then we have... In fact, no, we'll do glass to fill in the wings. I think that makes a lot more sense if we do this sort of white deal that we've got going on. Yes, you can break the floor. The floor does not count as your build. The point of this twist is to not break any blocks that you yourself have done. So look, here we have the Dragon Bumblebee Wizard Man. I've built a Dragon Bumblebee Wizard Man. That's what I've built. I have built a Dragon Bumblebee Wizard Man. Did I just get, like, did someone slip something in my drink this morning? Can I ask? I feel like it's not normal to build giant bumblebee wizard man. Like, I feel like something has gone, awry with just the whole thing in general. Like, as someone, this just is, am I going to wake up soon? Is this a dream? Is this the premonition? Am I going to become Wizard Dragon Man, Mr. Cornelius from the land of Badamana? Because I have a feeling that I'm going to be, and I don't know if I'm okay with that. So we'll give him another rhino horn, because, I don't know, we'll just make it bulkier. Let's make it a bulkier horn at the tip. I don't know why, but he's now got a weird cross horn. Oh, Bob, Cornelius, power, yeah. Sometimes things just don't really go the way you planned them. No, they don't. Things just sometimes do whatever they wanted to. Let's keep his power lines. I just love the bumblebee tail. I think that is just so good. Maybe one day I'll do a serious build again, but all I know is today is not that day, for there is 5 seconds remaining. Yes, there is a store 10. Boom! Stoop! And there it is. Vote 1 for Cornelius, the Wizard of Legend, who became a Dragon Rhino Bee-Man with his spell. And then over in vote 2, we have Mr. Cool Warm, who was built like a laser thing, nicely labeled as magic. I'm not crazy, my mother had me tested. And then there's just angry villagers who are there. I see, like a mob outside of a wizard's house. I kind of like that. That's vote 2. Over in vote 3, we have a duel between a water and fire wizard. Good stuff. And then finally, over in... Oh, wow. Okay, that's pretty damn cool. Over in vote 4, we have a hand which is like summoning lightning from the sky, from like a cloud, pulling it into him like power as lightning scatters everywhere. That is really kind of cool, actually. Vote 4. So everybody, vote 1, vote 2, vote 3, vote 4. My name has been Rage, and like if you've enjoyed this, and subscribe for more. It really does help, guys. Goodbye.